Welcome back, everyone. We needed a basketball rip, so I just grabbed some 2004, 5, 5, 6. So we have Skybox Hoops, limited edition Skybox. We got Hot Prospects. We got Fleer Genuine, Skybox Premium, and Fleer Showcase. Great lineup. And then we're going to end it with some Reflections. 2005, 2006. Cool pack. Having them both on there, but we're going to be ripping it. You know what? I did find this, though. A 2009 or 1920 pack just sitting around. So, this is going to be our warm-up pack. Quick little warm-up pack. Let's see who we get. Donovan Mitchell. Sonia Maker. Mark Carroll. It's actually one of the best centered cards that I've seen on there. In that purple, but of course, nothing big. That's why that was our warm-up pack. All right, let's get right into it. 2004-5 Hoops Skybox. I'll show some of the stuff on these. You get a little bit nicer of the packs than just a loose pack rip. Some of them a little bit more expensive than others, and obviously the hits can be a little bit nicer too. Some of these, they're sticking a little bit, which we might see that on some of them, but Josh Howard. Crazy photo. That's about as close as you can get under the hoop. Mega, that's sticking a little bit. That's the trick card to make you think you're getting like some cool hit, but all it is the hobby's favorite place. So thanks for them throwing that one in there. Andre Miller. Kurt Heinrich. Well, we're going to hope that the rest of the cards don't stick like that. I'm sure it's going to depend on the brand. Skybox Limited Edition. Again, still some good stuff in this one. So what would our goal be? I mean, obviously if we can get hit a Kobe, a Jordan, and a Braun. How about that? So Stoudemire, Dunleavy. What do we got here? Lanier Legends of the Draft. Now that is a cool looking, just sleek card. Wow. We'll definitely be sleeving that one up. Of course, I got to throw that in there again. Jason Williams, if you ever watched highlights, you knew who that was right away. And Steve Nash. That is not a bad way to kick this one off. Not at all. Sometimes a little more fun to get some of these packs that a little more spendy than a few bucks. I mean, we love the mystery boxes, but this is kind of what we've seen at some of the better mystery boxes. All right, we have Hot Prospects. I know I've opened some of these before. They got the big piece of cardboard in there again. Marbury. These look like they're sticking a little bit more. Dirk. Yao Ming. Obviously, like I said, the big piece of cardboard. So we got 2 cards to go. That last one's sticking more than this one. That one looks like it stuck a little bit too much. Starkovich, which is fine. But this one should be good. Carmelo. Wow, that stuck really bad. How did that one stick bad? It was just sitting on this cardboard. That's just the stands in the background. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think it is damaged a little bit. We're going to throw the Dirk up on the stand. I wonder what... I think we know what Dirk thinks about the Luka trade, to be honest. I don't think we need to ask. All right, Fleer Genuine. Oh, there's some hits in this one. Again, these are all some of the sharper sets, I think, back then. I mean, look at that. Little raised on the top. I mean, just a cool looking card. Even Jackson. Dwayne Wade, we'll take it. Crown Your Collection. Nick Van Exel. And Reggie Miller to end it off. So cool Reggie Miller. A cooler Dwayne Wade. We're getting some decent players in each one, even if it's not the Lebron Kobe, but we got some good players in here. Skybox Premium. I wouldn't mind seeing a numbered card in one of these because it's a little harder to pull the numbered cards. Again, just sharp cards. Sprewell. Darko Milicic. Shaquille O'Neal. Not his best days. Obviously our man. Even upside down, we're disappointed. We saw the Lakers uni. Mar Odom and Vince Carter. Not a bad Vince Carter. I'm still going to sleeve that up and set it up here because these cards, these are actually in really good condition. And so we want to keep them that way. Throw the Shaq and a sleeve. Again, very sleek, just sharp cards. You can see condition's very good. Love to see it. Fleer Showcase. Again, tons of numbered options, variations, you name it. I love the look of this card. Oh man, just look at these things. So sharp. Joe Johnson. Eddie Curry. This would be the one set I'd like to get one of our guys. This would be it. Karen Butler, or we can get a Karen in there. Baron Davis. Man, I do like that set. All right, the last but not least. Boy, they didn't joke around when they packed. That's like there's like a layer around it, protecting it. So we're just gonna break the front of that. Here we go, Reflections. Ending it off. Overall, pretty fun break, though. That's a sharp Vince Carter. Again, more sharp cards. Corners, which is weird, the corners aren't as perfect on this one, being that it was in there. But man, that's a sharp Vince Carter. All right, we got Dwight Howard. Now this was a future Reflections of Darren Williams. That's to $14.99. Man, that's going to be kind of a tough one. So I'm going to sleeve up the Vince Carter. Is this it? Last but not least. Oh, I see purple. That's the Kings. Mike Bibby. We'll sleeve up the Dwight Howard. And, of course, the Vince Carter as well. those cards are a little bit bent on there. See, that is one of the center top holders. Switch it over to that one. There it is. Darren Williams to $14.99. That's pretty cool. So let's review kind of some of these cards first. Vince Carter, Dwight Howard, Shaquille O'Neal, Vince Carter, Carmelo. Wow, that's a pretty good array of cards just right there. Then we had the Dwayne Wade, the Dirk Nowitzki, and then the Legends of the Draft. In that LE version. Well, just because that is a unique card, I think I almost have to go with that one and keep the numbered card just because those were a little bit harder to hit anyways. So I think I'll keep these two, throw the rest in the listing on eBay. This is going to be a great lot because I know this is kind of the era a lot of people are looking at collecting. You got some Shaq, you got Melo, you got the D-Wade. Man, sharp looking cards amongst the rest. And of course, you got even the base showcase, and these are great cards. So there it is. There is your early 2000, 2004, 2005. So let's happy to get back into some basketball. You guys have a good one. We'll see you back here tomorrow.